Air travelers may soon have easy access to countries of their choice as International Air Transport Association puts finishing touches to its digital COVID-19 travel pass. The pass is expected to give governments the confidence to reopen borders to airlines globally. Lillian Isemark reports.
COVID-19 continues to hold down the aviation industry as countries enforce flight restrictions. But the International Air Transport Association seems ready to resolve the border issues. For the clearinghouse for the airlines, the plan is to have the fully functional system go live this March. IATA's travel pass is meant to inform passengers on what tests and vaccines they require before travel and provide locations of verified testing facilities. This means that authorized labs and test centers can send the results or vaccination certificates directly to the app, in essence creating a digital COVID-19 passport.
The objective of International Air Transport Association's travel guide is to have a common guideline on international airline operations. This will ensure free movement of passenger traffic across countries and end restriction of airlines due to COVID-19 pandemic.
The federal government and the United Arab Emirates had a disagreement over the introduction of rapid antigen tests, which has prompted Emirates Airlines to stop all outbound flights from Nigeria and also stopped Air Peace Airlines from operating to Sharjah in United Arab Emirates.
I think what we can do right now is see how we can first improve the quality and certification that we get from the COVID test. That people will believe that once any passenger carries a negative test, it is negative. It is negative and the result is real. And I think we should start looking, rather than printing the result, we start looking at having a barcoded result sheet whereby once you wipe it through any of the mobile phones, you know whether it is real or not. We must work on that. Then thereafter, we'll now begin to look at, we might definitely have to move into the rapid antigen test infrastructure level.
Industry analysts agree that quick resolution of the impasse will be in Nigeria's interest, as about 80% of its earnings come from foreign airlines.
The UAE is also going through a lot now. There is a new COVID strain in the UAE, and the UAE has been banned from entering the UK and some other countries. So they're also trying to be very careful. And moreover, there are lots of fake COVID tests all around. You see people with COVID results and they're all fake. We're talking about health here. We're talking about people staying alive. So it's very important. So the two governments should sit down, do what is appropriate so that, it won't stop the flying public.
Passengers caught in the web of the misunderstanding remain at the receiving end.
A return flight on Emirates cost around 400 to 500,000. It's really frustrating having to deal with losing that amount of money. Some of these passengers are they are going for medicals, wedding ceremonies, to meet family and friends, and some of the events they are going for have been overtaken by other events. So as many people that can't even travel are asking questions, how do they get their money back? So many people are going through emotional stress because of these issues. Some people can't go for their medicals because they are stuck in Nigeria, they can't travel. For this kind of issues to be resolved, I think we need to look at the IATA travel pass again. It needs to be hastened so that when issues like this arise, such travel pass can ensure passengers are not restricted from entering into one country or the other because of COVID.
Among the first airlines to try IATA's travel pass are United Arab Emirates flag carriers Etihad and Emirates, while Panama is the first government to participate in the trial with its flag carrier Copper Airlines. It will be available on both iOS and Android platform and is expected to be free for passengers. IATA said the travel pass will not be easy to fake and will inspire greater confidence than the paper-based counterpart. Analysts want Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority to break the impasse between Emirates Airlines and the federal government before the 10th of March, when it promised to lift the ban on flight restrictions against Nigeria. Lillian Isemark, TVC News, Lagos.